So what we're going to do today is I've moved Friday's activity into Monday's folder. It's actually this right here, the FET lab. If I just called off your name, you might want to go redo that. I'm sorry, I need to share my screen here. Share. All right, so here's the lab from Friday. If I just called off your name, you probably want to go either finish this or redo it. It is a test grade. You need to be using this website right here, because this website will give you the answers. So let me go ahead and show you one more time how this works. If you open this up, mine's going to look a lot different than what yours looked like. But what you'll see is that in the directions, here you'll see this picture. In the directions, there is a link to that lab. What I noticed with students in my class who were sitting in my class last week is when I was walking around, some of them were not on that website. They were just answering the questions. This website will give you the answers. So if you go here, let me get to where, okay. So when you click on the link, there's a link right there. When you click on it, it will take you to this page here. You hit play, and then you need to hit systems. I'll go ahead and do, I think this is number 4. I think number 4 has a setup that looks like, I think it has a light bulb. Where's my light bulb? Okay, so I think question 4 looks like this. So what you do is you get the girl pedaling the bike, and see right here where it says energy systems. Okay, you want to, one more time, this one right here, you want to open this because this will give you the answers. For example, right now she's pedaling, and she needs to eat, so I'm going to feed her. I'm having the hardest time with my pointer. So I gave her more energy. What kind of energy is this? Well, it's green, so that's chemical energy. And then as she pedals the bike, it turns white. And what is that white stuff? That white stuff is mechanical energy. Then it moves down the wire as this blue stuff. And what's this blue stuff? That blue stuff is electrical energy. And then it lights up the light bulb. And what does it produce? Well, it produces light and thermal energy. The only difference between your lab and what I just showed you is that in your lab, I do not use the word light, because we don't say light in science. We use the word radiant energy. And also, it might say something like mechanical energy, but your option is kinetic energy. You should realize that if you don't have the exact word, you should realize that kinetic energy means moving, okay? So if you did not finish this on Friday, or if you want to raise your grade, you can do it twice. You can go back and do this one more time. Just make sure you are using the website and you make it look like the picture that is on the question, okay? So that was this assignment right here. I'm going to get back to it. Okay, so in the Mondays folder, I've moved Friday's lab into, and I'll even put it at the top here. Okay, let's talk about the bell ringer. It says, describe the energy transformation that occurs when the sun shines on a cornfield that is eaten by a squirrel. Okay, well, sun is radiant energy. Sunlight is radiant energy. It is eaten by a squirrel. Sunlight is radiant energy. It grows corn. Corn is a type of food, so that's chemical potential energy. It is eaten by a squirrel. Let's assume the squirrel runs around. That would be mechanical energy. And let's say the squirrel gets eaten by a bobcat. That would be going back to chemical energy. Okay? So again, the law of conservation of energy states that you cannot create or destroy energy. All you can do is transform it. In this case, from sunlight, which is radiant, to corn, which is chemical, to the squirrel that runs around, which is mechanical, that gets eaten by the bobcat, so the squirrel becomes chemical energy for the bobcat. All right, after you finish that, you can go to today's assignment, which is this energy transformation chart. This is actually a district activity. It's not one of my favorites. They have 3 or 4 versions of it. And the reason is some of the columns and some of the rows could be looked at different ways. In other words, have more than one answer, or maybe a picture more more accurately, a picture may not fit into it. So what you do is first you look down the column, which is going down. So if I look down the column, I have a person striking a match. I have a wind turbine, and then on screen 2, I have a pencil sharpener, lightning, and exercise. You can tell me what all those things have in common. What do you think?
They're moving.
Very good. They're all moving. Huh? Well, the column I just went down. So you have striking a match, a wind turbine, you have a pencil sharpener, lightning, and exercise. What do they all have in common? They are all moving. So which one of these words means moving?
Mechanical.
Mechanical. Kinetic, yes, but mechanical would be our answer. So that one, I don't have any disagreements with. Okay, good enough, mechanical. So oops, wrong thing. So I'll grab mechanical there. Okay, but when I go across the column, let's look at it. I have a person striking a match. I have a charcoal grill, rechargeable batteries, sun, and photosynthesis. What do those all have in common?
Heat.
Okay, I could go with heat, however, photosynthesis doesn't fit. So I'll put thermal, okay? Another answer, I could say a match produces light, charcoal's glowing produces light, sun produces light, photosynthesis uses light. However, batteries don't fit in there. Y'all see what I mean? So I could also say radiant. However, if I look at it, batteries do not fit into the radiant category. Thermal, okay, I could say, yeah, recharging batteries to get warm, but photosynthesis really doesn't use heat. I mean, I guess you could say plants need warmth, but y'all see what I mean? So if I look at this column, everything fits really except for photosynthesis. I would say, I don't know about the thermal energy for photosynthesis. But anyways, that being said, that's what you're doing on this activity, but this would be after you improve your grade or redo Friday's assignment, which was that lab, okay? So make sure that you do this lab first. Make sure that you're using the website. Again, I saw students on Friday, they were doing the lab but not using the website. This website does give you the answers. All you got to do is look at what it's telling you, okay? If you have any questions, let me know. Let's see. It looks like everybody is here today. Make sure that you have answered the discussion